Good morning from day number 6 for the Ocean Victory. Today we actually moved an hour ahead, so we are very close to South Georgian Island. We slowed our ship down to about 10 knots to avoid any whale strikes. So we're going to get a little lecture on Sir Ernest Shackleton, kind of his voyage out here to Antarctica. And we're also going to do, probably in about 30 minutes, I'm going to head up to the captain's quarters, the bridge, just to check out the equipment and see how basically the ship operates, which is kind of cool. That's kind of the thing for today. And then once we get all the biosecurity done, we should be arriving probably first thing tomorrow morning to South Georgia. And currently, from last I checked, the winds might be a little bit sketch, but we'll see. We'll roll with the tide and have ourselves a good old time. All right, so the captain's quarters are awesome. The captain's amazing. Got to introduce the whole crew, how they operate. Fortunately, it didn't allow any filming in there, which makes sense. But I got one with the captain. Very happy to meet him. Like I said, he is from Ukraine, which I have a lot of love for. Right now it is starting to snow a little bit.
This is a friendly reminder that in 5 minutes we will be starting the lecture at
We're doing a lecture on Shackleton today, which is nice. One of the explorers here. I'll go to that.
If you're feeling the motion of the ocean and not feeling very well, you will always have the choice of watching our lecture from the comfort of your cabin on channel.
Right off in the distance is our first quote-unquote sight of land. These are called shag rocks coming out of the ocean. They're just these big mountains basically underwater that are just jetting out above the surface.
Know what's around you. Know what's behind you. That way, if you do have to move a little quick, you don't move right onto something else. And again, do not lie down. We've already said you can't lie down because of bird flu. Here, it's also dangerous to your livelihood to lie down, to sit down. Stay upright. Don't get down low and encourage interactions or possible charging of these animals.
All right, so we're finally crossing our 2-night threshold here in the sea. So we finally saw a little bit of land. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna wake up to the South Georgia Islands. Weather is supposed to be pretty choppy as we get in. We're gonna be on the east side, so it'll be, offshore winds are gonna be kept to a little bit of a minimum, but it'll be 46 knots is what they were calling for, so very choppy. I'm happy to go on land if they see it as a threat to both us, the animals, weather, I'm totally okay with staying on board. All right, so this is on day 7. We're gonna get up nice and early tomorrow, 6:30 to 8. We'll have some breakfast, and then we're gonna go to Salisbury Plain. That's our first. That's the one with the 45 knot winds. Hopefully everything will be all right, but plenty of wildlife to see. And then we'll go into Fortuna Bay, which is a few hours down the down the water, and get out. It should clear out, so recap and breathing, dinner, and that will be it. Good morning from day 8. We finally reached South Georgia. This is going to be the first port that we'll be in today. It is cold, a little bit sleety, but off in the distance I can already see the penguin colonies. Current conditions. Got a little bit of snow, definitely the wind.
You can find another place to do some activities. Apologies for that, but yes, stand by for further announcements.
I'm canceling because it's too windy.
You're bullshit.
No, really. Oh, you can go to your own. I'm not joking.
Alright, so unfortunately, with the abundance of caution that they decided to cancel this first stop, the wind is actually picking up.
When the wind picked up significantly on shore, driving needles of ice into the expedition team.
Lovely.
And blowing in excess of 50 knots,
50.
including waves that were pouring into the side gate area of the ship. So unfortunately we will not be landing here at South.
That's how fast the weather can change here. That is impressive. This is 60 knots right now.
As we make our sharp turn down the wind to get out of this position, the vessel will list significantly, so please do not walk around if you are not having to, and keep one or two hands for the ship at this time, as we will be listing quite severely.
It's pretty wild. Here we got some frozen glass. Some land there. Look at this huge monstrosity of a mountain. So we've landed at Fortuna Bay as our second stop. Wind is much cleaner here, but check this out. I can't believe it.
Welcome to Fortuna Bay, the site of our first successful landing. Follow the trail, stay with the group, and when you get past the beach, you gotta kind of go along the top of the beach, but when you get past that on the way to the King Penguin colony, and you get to the grassy plain, you can relax a bit, because the seals are concentrated down here by the ocean, waiting for the females to come to shore. Hello. You want to know how to use this camera?
Finally, as the wind died down, just real quick, first impressions of this place. Mind blown.
There you go, how was it?
Sir, oh my gosh. Everything I ever dreamed of. Yep. Okay, I gotta go say goodbye to this magical cove. Man, I had to run up here to really get a sense of the scale. Oh god, and it's slippery here. It's just spectacular. I'm crying a little bit, I'm tearing up. We have some alpenglow at the top. And the sun just decided to just come out and show off this beautiful part of the world. South Georgia, I love you.
That is just so beautiful.
This is the most beautiful place I've been in the
Yeah,
world.
it's just incredible, isn't it? I'm so glad that the sun is
Just peeking.
just peeking out. It's amazing.
I know there's more to come, but I'm just gonna savor all this. Freezing my ass off, but this is so worth it right now. Keep places like this as pristine as possible, and it's our civic duty to keep them protected.